Hey, this is Jonathan Green from Streamline Properties on Market, brokered by eXp Realty. Today, I want to tell you how your real estate agent may be the one who's helping you lose your offers. I'm going to explain why. I don't know. Sometimes I want to look up in the camera. Sometimes I want to look right here. Whatever. Anyway, I can tell you this from firsthand experience because we just listed a property in Bloomfield for $399. We ended up getting 14 offers, and I want to explain something to you. As a listing agent, I put out a 2-page guidelines of everything that I'm looking for in terms of offers. That's on the MLS for buyers agents to see, to take it in, and then they're able to match their buyer's offer to what we're looking for. Out of the 14 offers, I would say 2 complied with even a little bit of what we were asking for. The rest just submitted it however they wanted, in whatever form that they wanted, and just hoped for the best. So for those 12 real estate agents, they're not doing a good job for their client. This is why. And maybe this is you. Maybe you're wondering why you keep losing offers. Because if you just send a contract over and you haven't checked with the listing agent to see what the selling preferences are, or if there's a 2-page PDF sitting online for your agent to decide that they can match these terms if they're good with you. You don't have to waive everything, but if they have a specific closing date or if there's certain language that they ask for and you put it in, then you're going to be ahead of the pack. So for 2 out of the 14, complying with what we've asked for shows me that they're going to be easier in a transaction because they're paying attention to what's there. The problem is that's not even your fault as a home buyer. So the activities of your real estate agent could cause you to lose an offer. If there's guidelines out that they tell you exactly what to do when submitting an offer and your real estate agent doesn't do it, that reflects poorly on you because we, as a listing agent and sellers, have no idea if that's the way the whole transaction is going to go. And that's outside of your hands. So if you're a home buyer, you should be asking your buyer's agent before you submit an offer, are there guidelines on the MLS or available so we can match what they want, and can I see them? Every time I get a guidelines, I always send it to my buyers so they're well aware of the guidelines and they can decide on the things that they're comfortable with over time. So we're trying to match it, but just think about it right now. 14% of the offers that I received were done the way that I asked for them to be done. That includes being sent to 2 specific emails. It includes putting all of the paperwork in one PDF. It includes having a summary in the email because it makes it easier for us to send to the sellers and easier for us to process. If you send me 5 PDFs and then I have to combine them, that doesn't make my job easier. And it doesn't make it easier for the sellers. I can't just forward that to them, collapse their computer because you didn't comply with the guidelines. If we say that our preferred closing date is 30 to 60 days and you ignore that, it's not going to help you win your offer. If we request certain mild limiting language for inspections and you don't put that in, you have nothing, it's not going to help your offer. If we talk to you about appraisal waivers and you choose not to, you should just indicate why. So if there's things that a seller wants that you're unwilling to do in your email, this is to real estate agents, in your email over to the listing agent, you should explain why. Because then you're acknowledging that you've read all of the things that they're asking for, and this is why you're not going to do one. Here's 3 other things that we asked for. We asked for in the additional contractual provisions for the buyer to affirm that they're not bidding on any other homes. I think 1 out of 14 did that. We also asked them to confirm that they've seen the home in person. We don't want to sell to someone sight unseen in this market. And then we also confirmed that they have no real estate to sell in order to do this transaction. 2 out of 14, it's not good. That means that 12 out of the 14 offers that I received for a listing did not help the buyers put them in the best light because they didn't even comply with the things that were on the MLS from the beginning. Here's a 2-page document for what you can do to help your client, and still 86% of the real estate agents who submitted offers on this property chose not to do that. That's why you might be losing offers. Maybe not. Maybe you're just not bidding high enough. But you really, really need to know, are there guidelines on the other side? Can I see them? Ask that if you're a home buyer, because you'd like to know, because you want to know which of these things that can match. And then when you're signing the contract, you should see those things in the contract because that makes it look good to the seller. It makes it look like you paid attention to what they're looking for and you're the one who can match the things that they want if they comply with what's okay with you. You don't have to give everything away just because a seller wants it. But if you're okay with what they want and you put it in, you're going to the top of the pack if your number's good. If your number's good, but you don't comply with any of the things that were asked, somebody who has the same number who complied with everything is going to be an easier transaction. These are no-brainers. You need real estate agents that are going to pay attention to details and make sure that they're doing everything to serve you in the best light. I hope this was helpful. If you need help from buyer's agents, I have 30 of them at Streamline Properties on Market, brokered by eXp Realty, all across the state of New Jersey. You can contact us at info@streamlined.properties. See ya.